All right, what is going on YouTube? Busy boy Cash Hour, coach of the New York Video Kings. Welcome you to our Week 9 recap here for the Worldwide Champions League Season 7. And as always, I'm here alongside the coach of the Brooklyn Scissors, CB.
Hey, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another recap episode. And again, thank you all for watching, liking, and subscribing. Are you ready, Cash?
Yeah, this is the final week. We're done with the regular season.
Yeah, been a long week, couple weeks. But
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It's come to an end.
Yep, 9 weeks coming up. We're going to start our playoffs soonish. But before we start talking more about the playoffs, we're going to cover up these last week battles, starting off with the Brooklyn Scissors versus the San Diego Chargers.
Yeah.
You and Blaze, tell us about that, CB.
So Blaze hit me up like the day before we were supposed to battle, and he was like, I think I'm just gonna bring like funny meme stuff, and I was like, okay, sounds good. So I did the same thing, and we both had a really cool, fun battle. Like, he brought like booster energy workup iron jugulus Cash. That was fucking flames with flying acrobatics. That was just flames. That was great. Then he brought like quick feet Earth Ring, also flames. That was flames. His Rest Talk Uxie with Mystical Power Nasty Plot, flames. That was amazing. Fuego. Like, everything Blaze brought was just great and funny, and it was worked out too because they actually did stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you're telling me it's a meme thing, but it's like the Earth Ray looked like it was almost like he did it for a reason, but then like it was working, but it didn't do what it had to do. It's like,
well, sticky web.
Yeah, you had the sticky webs there. He did get the quick feet activated. Like I said, I even said in the video, I think this is quick feet, but I'm like, wait, minus, now the plus, you went back to neutral. It didn't do what it needed to do.
Yeah.
But it was he.
Yeah, and I got to use Typhlosion, Cat.
Yeah.
And the Zangoose thing.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that. I think I'm noticing that a lot of people this week brought out like their last Pokemon that never came out to play.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we got two from CB, Typhlosion and Zangoose.
Yeah, buddy.
Which, mind you, I think Zangoose was one that I was surprised about. You drafted it, I think, fairly like in the middle of the draft. I think it was. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, CB's about to do like some heat thing with the Zangoose, and it never came out.
Nah, I don't think I got it like towards the end of the draft, Cash.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, for some reason I felt like it was like very early on. I'm like, okay, he drafted it for a reason. It took like one of his spots. It was your second to last.
Yeah, it's just I needed a tier,
yeah,
whatever to fill it.
Yeah, because your last pick was the Houndstone.
Yeah, great Pokemon by the way.
Yeah, so I was like, thinking, okay, CB has like some heat for this Zangoose. I know it's decent.
Not really.
Then, I mean, in random battles it is.
That doesn't count.
But yeah, I was expecting like some things from like Zangoose. I'm like, never came out throughout the whole season. And it was here with Typhlosion. Like, yo, I brought my homie with me. Let's do some work. And it did some work. It did some damage. Obviously, it ended up dying, but
yeah,
still did some damage. So that's like, so all right, that was a mean battle. I actually thought it was like a really serious, interesting match. So. So you guys did put on a good show. That goes to show you guys were able to coordinate this well. The next battle we have the Carolina Roaring Moon versus the Sarasota for Alligators. Owen versus Shane.
Another great battle, Cash. Shane had some great luck with him. He could have bought a lottery ticket and might have won, Cash, because he was getting everything.
He got all of his secondary effects.
Well, man,
I think just about all but like maybe one of his secondary effects actually landed. This gives you a chance to get a special defense drop. We got those.
Well, it's not even that. I'm just talking about the misses. Like,
well, those are only like 2 misses.
That's something that's important misses, Cash. Let's not be.
We talked about this early on in the season about the whole 100% accurate move versus non.
There is no other accurate. I mean, I don't know if Samurai gets anything that's not 100% accurate, but who cares? This sets up spikes, Cash. This is important.
Oh yeah, Cecil's, but like I said, he clicks Cecil's edge once. So the other move, like what's on that one?
Aqua Cutter. I mean, it's sharpness boosted.
Yeah, but I mean, still some of the stuff that you could have picked.
Like
Actually,
what?
actually, wait, no. Was it Aqua Cutter? If it was Aqua Cutter is 100% accurate.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, Cash. Don't try this.
Ceaseless Edge is a 90% accurate move. I'm trying to remember now what the move was. I think it was Razor Shell. Razor Shell? Because Razor Shell is not accurate, but Aqua Cutter is accurate. I think it was. He might be confusing Razor with Aqua Cutter.
Maybe that's it.
Cause yeah, it wasn't. He didn't click the same move twice. He clicked one was a water move, I remember, and then one was the Ceaseless Edge. The Ceaseless Edge was the second one that he clicked. And
He clicked Razor Shell. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So in our head, we just put it as Aqua Cutter. But yeah, I'm sure Razor Shell is the one that's like probably sharpness boosted.
It is.
So yeah, like I said, we can run Aqua Cutter.
But that's not sharpness boosted. At least I don't think it is.
But like I said, that's just that. But then after that, though, like everything else that Shane hit, that was like that had like some kind of secondary effect landed. So it was still a good match nonetheless. Using the Dynasty, I guess, too much probably cost Shane in the long run. Because he had nothing else to take the hit. Something else that he did that was interesting. He was able. I did find it funny every time he did click Whirlwind because I think he knew that the Lilligant was like trying to leave and he kept bringing it back with Whirlwind because like that's also in itself.
It is random.
Where it's like okay, out of the other Pokemon I keep coming out as the same one. It was also kind of funny that I think for the longest time he was like using Zoroark, but it also could have been hidden, like it could have been Roaring Moon.
Yeah.
But it was still good. About that match had very minor playoff stuff compared to like some of the other ones, but it was still a good match. I'm sure we may potentially see that run back later on the road. The third battle. The problematic Porygon versus Meowchester United. I'm versus
Yeah.
Battle of UK.
And it was another good match, gosh. I mean, like, I thought it was really well. Liam had some cool ideas, like Rest Talk, Rocky Helmet, Fortress. That was insanely genius. With Rocky Helmet, so every time one of Lime's two annoying physical attackers, like the Chien-Pao or the Sneasler touches, they're gonna get hit with that chip, Cash. He was gonna chip them down.
I was wondering, cause like I couldn't figure out if the Fortress was Rest Talk. I know the Tauros.
Oh no! I remember the Tauros was Rest Talk.
It was also Rest Talk.
No, the Fortress was just Rest. Okay. And then he had like Spin, Rocks, and I think something else.
Yeah, cause I remember I saw when he clicked Rest, and I was like, I literally said in the video, "Oh, do you have to click Rest Talk on this too?" And then nothing. I was like, oh, I guess this one did not have Rest Talk, unless he was really just trying to force it out. But yeah, I think it was still on one of his early sleep turns. The Tauros did carry the sleep talk.
Yeah.
But, we're going to have to talk about it. The Dancer ability activated.
Well, I mean, I think Liam knew, but he just had to go for it because he had no other real play. I mean, like, I understand if he clicked, like, I thought, like, if he clicked Rock Slide and then Extreme Speed, yes, he kills the
Victoria?
Yes, but then he pretty much just loses to Chien-Pao and the Sandy Shocks.
Yeah, he needed the speed increase. So the speed, the dancing had to happen because Dragonite was not going to beat any of the other students' speed.
Yeah, he's not going to beat the others from the back.
At this point was realizing how I felt to be me the whole season, where like you need a boost, otherwise you're going to be like the slowest person on the field. I just don't know if he remembered Dancer being a thing. I know he needed to boost. That needed to happen no matter what. Because all three of Lime's remaining Pokemon at that time were all faster than Dragonite anyway. Or Choreo, Chien-Pao, Sandy Shocks were faster than obviously if it was the other two, I'm sure he probably would have done it as well. To get the boost, and I'm sure, I think Orikorio was the one that broke the multi-skill.
Yeah, because he took Revelation Dance and then...
Yeah, so if it was any of the other two, they would have had to hit him probably twice to kill him, maybe? Except maybe Chien-Pao, potentially.
No, Chien-Pao kills through multi-skill, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think Chien-Pao would have needed to, and I think... I don't remember if he terrestrialized with Sandy Shocks at this point yet, to reveal if he had it or not.
I don't know, I don't think he did.
I don't know if that might have also broken through multi-skill, but it's like, he needed to dance, obviously.
He could have been Terra Hoopa too, or not, I mean Terra Orikorio too, Kash.
Yeah, because Orikorio
is one of the Terra captains.
Yeah, Orikorio was one of the Terra captains. So I think, yeah, he was down to 2 Pokemon that could potentially have been a Terra captain.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, he danced. He needed to dance. He just danced with the wrong person in front of him, who copied it. Yeah.
It didn't matter, and anyways, Kash, because he had a +1 before that, so he just needed to, like, it didn't matter in the long.
Yeah, at the end of the long, it didn't matter because, like you said, he was already at +1, and then doing the second dance gave it a +2.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate. It was still interesting because, like, obviously, Lime finally let the Orikorio out the box.
Well,
I would have actually probably drafted Orikorio if I saw it on, like, the list availability.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. I have nothing fast on my team. And
Orlando, yeah, that's fast, right?
Yeah, but I think also, if I remember, I think my fastest. Lando's my second fastest Pokemon. I think, if I remember. I think my fastest is the Pyroar.
Oh yeah, yes it is 105.
But I think at the same time, if I remember, it was. I actually did. Obviously, I completely forgot that getting one gave you all of them.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those things where I was like, oh, it's lower in the tier, and I think I could have grabbed one of the other typing ones, but it came like a complete package. But it also gets defog too, so I would have had like a lower tier Pokemon that gets access to defog.
Not like you needed it.
I mean, maybe if I didn't want to bring one of them, I had 2 spinners. What if I wanted a defogger?
I mean, okay, fair enough.
And this one's fast. I think this would have actually outsped Bramblegas, who didn't out of my 2 spinners, Bramblegas was the fastest one, and I couldn't bring it all the time.
Fair.
It also was even faster than the Corviknight I used to have too. So.
Well, that too.
Yeah, there wasn't like, remember, there wasn't much on the board when I joined up. It's like, I remember like, okay, that's like something that looks cool. I think like when we were putting it on like the respective board, I'm like, I don't think anyone's gonna grab it, and then Lime grabbed him. Like, okay. I mean, he's about to have like some heat with his Orikorio. It never came out.
It came out once at least.
Yeah, it came out once. So like, I'm proud of Lime for actually letting the Orikorio out the
box.
Prison. Yeah, the box. Well, he let one out. The other 3 are still in the box. All right, the next match, which was actually one of my favorite matches.
It was.
Yeah, and I'll explain why. The Emerald and Amethyst versus the Straw Hats Swampers. So
Linda versus Kurt.
Linda versus. I actually watched this match live as it was happening with people on the call with me.
Really?
And it was funny because I think we were all like, it was one of those things where like you know when you're watching like a sports team and you know like the one team's about to like beat the one other team like very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like shit was starting to like pick up for Kurt, and we're like, and like people who were like really focused into watching it in the call, now we're really invested in this. Like, oh my god, it's like that. You're watching that guy. Is that guy about to win the world title for the first time? Like, oh my god, oh my god. So like we were watching very intently, and in the moment that Kurt actually won, everyone in the call just like started yelling, like, I can't believe he just won! Oh my god! And like I even told Kurt, and Kurt can tell you, Kurt, when you watch this, you can tell. Show CB the DMs. I literally told him that everyone in this call just like got excited. I think all I typed to him was I think I just wrote his name in all caps. Like,
okay then, that's interesting. I did not know that one.
So everyone was excited.
I mean, they were, and it had some very big implications for Lindo.
Yeah, so like this was like one of those matches where for Kurt it didn't matter. Kurt could have got 6-0'd and it wouldn't have done anything, but just Kurt got 6-0'd and that's it.
And destroys till morale.
It probably would destroy his morale further than it is, but this affected Lindo in the long run more than anything else.
Yes.
Because Lindo wasn't in playoff contention. Kurt already knew he's already out.
Yeah.
So, and obviously, and I think Kurt himself said, like, I'm just gonna play whatever it is, what it is. And I think he himself realized after a while too, I have a shot at winning this. So, like, let me see if this works. And then it was working.
I mean, he did get a little lucky.
Yeah, he did land all his hydro pumps, so Kurt can never complain anymore.
Yes, he can.
No. Cause see, Kurt complained that I won because he missed.
Yes.
He got mad at you, I think, for something similar.
Yes.
So now you can say, okay, they decided to reverse your luck. Okay, now you're gonna land them all. So now you can't complain. You got the hydro pumps, all of them landed. If you want to complain, save it for next season.
So he used up all of his hydro pump chips, Cash, is what you're saying?
I mean, at this point, yeah. I mean, he's already gone for the season. So yeah, the hydro pump, like, that's it. God said, okay, I gave you two misses before. You're getting the 2 in. Boom, that's it. Don't ask me for anything else the next season. And Kurt was like, all right, fair enough. He made that agreement. They shook hands, and that's what happened. I feel like, I think I remember. I think Lindo himself said it too. I think he at some point, he just started misclicking. He just didn't. I think he just thought it was very over way before it was actually. Yeah. I think he just got frustrated.
He was.
Which is a kind of a rare thing for it to happen to Lindo in general.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens all. I got frustrated. Yeah, I think we all had like a match that probably got us frustrated.
Of course.
Yeah, but like I said, this was like the one that had the most implication for Lindo than it did for Kurt.
Yeah. Same for Liam.
Yeah, and we'll explain on that more in a bit. Now the last match. This also goes into like the board of the what ifs now. We should actually make a board of this now.
A board of what if situations.
We have all these what if scenarios.
Yes.
So this is the only match that had 0 playoff implication.
Yep.
Me and Nate were not making playoffs whatsoever.
Nope.
No. I actually had a team built that was excited to battle Nate.
Yes, you were.
And apparently Nate also had a team that he was excited, I guess, to fight against me too. But
yeah.
After telling me to challenge him, Nate, I guess his computer was muted and he just never realized that after sending the message, I was going to immediately challenge him, and I don't know what he was doing. And
sure.
40-something minutes passed.
You can tell me anything you want to say. I will not believe it.
Okay. Well, time passed. I actually had plans that I couldn't like wait any longer. Like I had like a set Saturday schedule. It's like, okay, I'm gonna battle Nate. I'm waiting for a delivery that's coming in, and I'm supposed to go out before the thunderstorms that we're getting on the East Coast.
You went out on a Saturday with thunderstorms, Cash?
No, like I said, let me finish the story. So, like I said, it was supposed to be in that order. Cause there's like people I know they're out of town they're in.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, okay, I was gonna battle Nate. The battle didn't happen. Cool.
Nope.
The delivery also got delayed than what it said it was. It said it was going to come in at 2 o'clock. The delivery came in like around close to 5.
Rip.
It was also already at this point, you know, because you're also in the same state as me, it was also raining.
Yes, it was.
So the people messaged me because like, it was getting less than what it was.
Mm-hmm.
They're running behind on their schedule. So now we can't hang out.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, okay. So like, I kind of rushed the thing, and now we don't have to rush the thing.
Regardless, Cash was awarded a forfeit victory versus Nate.
Yeah, I got a forfeit. I was telling CB like, had we not, because me and Kurt shared our pace and what we were gonna bring. Nate, I don't know what I just said.
You called him Kurt.
I got Kurt in the head.
Kurt's gonna be very Kurt's gonna be very offended, Cash, that you can mix him up with Nate.
No, Kurt should be excited. Kurt should be excited. I keep talking about him. Say something to my face, Kurt. Go ahead. I'll see you in my DMs like in an hour or so from this video. No, like we both had our pace, and it's like it was like I said, this actually is gonna go into like one of those what if situations, because it's kind of like I brought some stuff that I wanted to try out. He brought some stuff which I guess we're gonna be playing a lot of chess. It looked like.
I mean, he brought Choice Band Lando, or apparently in the pace set, but
yeah, from his pace, he was gonna bring the Choice Band Lando.
Yep.
So I guess hit me really hard.
Well, I mean, yeah, he kind of has to.
Yeah, he's gonna have to hit me hard, but it's like he has to. Obviously, he's only gonna be able to pick one of the moves anyway.
Yeah.
So if he's gonna Earthquake me, it can't be any of my stuff that can avoid the Earthquake. I had a flying type with me. I had a River Room that had a way to avoid ground moves.
Well, as long as you don't get hit.
Yeah, but it's like if he's gonna be what is it? Think?
Choice locked.
I'm also trying to think. I can't remember who's faster.
Between what? River Room and Lando T? Lando T is 91.
River Room is like so by 1. Because River Room is 90.
That's funny.
So if his Lando's not out at the right time and my River Room is in, I was gonna Magnetize. So like at that point, he had Smackdown. He was gonna have to click Smackdown, and I don't think he wants to be choice locked to Smackdown.
Well, no.
Yeah. So a lot of my
Smackdown's kind of a terrible thing to use on a choice band set, because
a lot of our pokes were meant to like kind of counter each other, which is the hysterical part. So
I mean, he did bring the worm, or he brought
the worm. I had my River Room. We've had a surprise for the worm.
Yeah.
Some of my Pokemon has stuff to like deal with like his other pokes. Like, it's gonna go down to like on our wall of what ifs. I forgot. We also have like the me versus Liam. There's like something else. Is also we're gonna make a what if wall. If I can actually remember what the other things were, and we're gonna start writing that for every season. Like, what if in the alternate reality? What happened if this and this happened? Okay. Honestly, and actually, this would have been also funnier too. Had I known that you and Blaze were not gonna even play your matches seriously,
yes,
I would have just told you guys to take our Pokemon and just battle with our Pokemon.
I mean, we could do that still.
But no, at this point it's too late.
I mean, I could just go quit up Blaze and just tell him like, "Yo,
it's like what I would have done is that for the season, you guys instead of
you can still upload. You can still upload it.
No. It doesn't. No, the sets are both available there. You guys are gonna know each other's the things already. It's not gonna be as funny anymore.
We can just run it. We can just make our own sets and then go from there.
Nah, seriously, I
I'm gonna hit up Blaze and see what I can do now.
This is what we want to see. Like, I guess any other future seasons, if we have someone who's gonna literally fight the same person immediately for like the playoffs, they should just grab anyone who's not going into playoffs, take their Pokemon and battle with that instead. for a funnier meme in that scenario. Like if that's like it has to be this exact same situation.
I wonder if we'll ever be able to get this same exact situation.
Who knows? Mind you, as I says the guy who makes the schedule. And it's not like I actually, and I think I told you how I made the schedule. I made the schedule and I didn't know who was gonna be in the spots. Like people kept
you just put
numbers and I kept putting them in the spot.
Yes.
Tried the most fairest way I could have done it, which is the hysterical part that it ended up being how it ended up being. That for some reason, the last week, 4 out of the 5 matches had playoff implications. I don't think we've ever had that happen in our bigger season where there's 16 of us.
Oh yeah, because there's 16 players, and by that time, usually most records are set.
No, it's because usually in that scenario, we usually have like our 7 or 6 people who are like 100% guaranteed with the super positive records. And everyone's
like the one person.
And everyone's usually like in a negative spot, and there's like the 1-2 people that are like about more or less the same spot. And they're the ones that are fighting for it.
That too. Why don't you just use like a flip a coin Cash next time?
I guess I could do that next time.
Do it. Flip coins. We prefer coin flipping.
Okay. So now with that set like that, the final standings for the season. In last place, the Waterville Weavils 0-9 with a differential
What
of
a
38.
minus 38.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
In ninth
Then-
place, the Emerald and Amethyst 2-7 with a differential of -14.
Let's go, Kurt.
In eighth place, yours truly 3-6 with a differential of -12.
Let's go, Cash. Finishing.
I mean, better than I was doing better towards the end, I guess.
Yes, because you actually got better help.
Because I also got rid of my help.
Well, that too.
In seventh place, the Meowchester United 4-5 with a differential of -7.
R.I.P. Liam.
So those 4 coaches are out of playoff contention.
Correct.
So the remaining 6 coaches are going to be going into playoff contention. So in sixth place, the Straw Hat Swampers 4-5 with a differential of 1.
Lindo.
In fifth place, the San Diego Charizards 5-4 with a differential of 6.
The Great Blaze.
In fourth place, the Brooklyn Scissors 6-3 with a differential of 3.
Hey, man, I'm kind of glad we finished in fourth place, Cash. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I gotta do it for you. Let's go, CB.
Listen, I didn't think we were gonna make it to playoffs, Cash. With the way that things were going.
You always make playoff. I don't want to hear it.
Not always, but
You make playoff every single time. I want to hear it. We're talking like, oh, we never know. Nah, you always make playoffs.
No, we never made playoffs, Cash. We made playoffs like once.
What's you and Shane, who on Rockies, the one in third place, Sarasota Froggator 6-3, differential 16. You both don't get to speak about making playoffs. You are always like, you guys have your ticket. Oh, yeah, here I am, season regular playoff contention. Where's my seat? Over there. All right, cool. Everyone else is trying to figure out, hey, where is the playoffs taking place? CB and Shane are already sitting there in their respective rooms planning things already.
Nah, that's not me. That's Shane.
That's you two. Though. It's okay. It's fine.
No, Cash. Don't try to lie to people like this.
All right. In second place, the Problematic Porygons, which is Lime 7-2 with a differential of 20.
The Porygons continue to dominate
without even being fully evolved. That is crazy.
I know, right?
And in first place, the Carolina Roaring Moon 8-1, a differential of 25.
They have not given up that spot since they've earned it.
Like I said, the top 6 teams are making the playoffs, so we'll show you those brackets in just a sec. So now the final MVP tally. I said it last time, and look, there it is now. In 5th place, Hippout trying to eat his own box.
How about a hippo? A fat wall is in 5th place.
10-2, the differential of 8. I mean, I told Shane, I was like, it's funny because your hippo is 1 kill away from getting into 5th place.
Top 5.
And then he got his Roaring Moon there. So his hippo outbeat his Roaring Moon. I think they scored the same amount, but the hippo had the better differential. So the hippo actually moves on.
That's kind of hilarious.
And like I said, it just looks funny because he's trying to eat his box. It's like, get me out of here. In 4th place, he is suing Electron. TV did what he said he was going to do after I yelled at him. He needs to keep this Electrode in top 5, and at the end, it is in top 5.
4th place, like our current record.
So
kind of ironic.
It's 4th place, just like you. It still made it. So
still made it, baby.
Now let's see if you want to try to steal this from you next season. In 3rd place, Stuart Lilligant. In 2nd place, Spectrier. And it's kind of funny that the thing that looks the most regal is the one that's in 1st place.
You mean the giant sword shield dog thing?
Yeah, the thing that looks like royalty is the thing that's in 1st place.
I guess.
And it's also kind of funny because Spectrier that's in 2nd place is supposed to be the king's horse.
It is?
So the 2 things that are regal are in 1st and 2nd place.
That's kind of ironic.
Yeah, getting that 1 extra kill with Zamazenta to shoot himself up. I think it was originally in...
It was in like top 2 or 3. I know that.
Yeah, I don't think it went as far down, I think, as 3rd place. I think it made sure it stood in. I think it was in the top. It kept fighting with Linda's horse.
And the Lilligant.
Yeah, the Lilligan actually never broke into first. That's the
Didn't it? Oh,
no. Lilligan's always been. It's been in top 5. It's never been, I think, number 1.
oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but yeah, I'll fact check myself later.
Okay.
But yeah, actually no, Blaze. So looking at the last week one, so the horse was 15-2 in first place,
Right.
and the dog was 15-4. So Blaze made sure, he's like, well, whether I win this or not, I don't care. I'm getting 2 kills with this dog to take back first place.
I mean, at the time he didn't know it, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny. He's like, yeah, I may not be first place in the standings anymore, but I'm gonna get that first place in the MVP. So the dog is the MVP. Congrats to the dog. So now, as we were talking about the playoffs in it entirely, the top 6 teams, as you can see them here, are all making the playoffs. So Owen and the Carolina Rory Moon, Lime, and the Problematic Porygons, since they came in first and second respectively, are getting a bye.
They've earned a first round bye.
So they're automatically going to the semis.
Yes, and so for the final, for the remaining coaches,
the quarterfinals.
We split the quarterfinals. We arranged them by seeding, so 3 would play 6, and then 4 would play 5. And ironically, that means that I would have to play Blaze again, and then that means Shane would play Lindo again. But I mean, Shane played earlier on in the season, so it's not as.
So they fought, I think, earlier on, and
2 or 3.
Yeah, whereas you guys just literally just finished fighting.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shane, who came in 3rd place, is gonna fight Linda, who came in 6th place. The winner of that match is the one who's gonna fight Owen, who's the 1st seed. Then you are gonna fight Blaze, who are the 4th and 5th seed respectively.
The winner of that
fight
Lime and the Problematic Porygons.
Yeah, who's the 2nd seed.
Yeah, that should be fun.
When are the playoffs actually gonna start?
This coming week.
I thought we were getting a week off.
No.
Why did I feel like we were getting a week off?
Only the first 2 seeds get a week off.
Maybe I misread that. For some reason, I thought like we were gonna actually start playoffs like a week from from this one. So like, I was thinking it wasn't gonna start this week. I thought it was actually gonna start like the following week, like the last week of September for some reason.
Oh heck no, Cash! We want to get this done quicker.
My bad. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought everyone was getting like a week off to like relax, and then it was a start off again for some reason.
What's the point of giving the first 2 seeds a bye, a week off, Cash, and not the other 2?
They get 2 weeks off.
No, they get a week off. That's their advantage enough.
Like I said, I must have misread something. That's what it was.
Probably. You're fine. I'm just saying.
So yeah, as we said, starting up this week, you'll have 2 more battles to look forward to. The Sarasota Alligators versus the Straw Hat Swamperts. The Brooklyn Scissors versus the San Diego Charizard. Then, so that the recaps are going to be at this point going to be smaller.
And a little bit shorter.
Yeah, because everything's going to be much shorter at this point, because now it's going to be, you're just going to hear about 2 battles.
And then,
actually, what I could do, I guess I'll talk to you about this after this. But yeah, we'll have two battles to look forward to this week, the following week, and then 1 final battle for the last
championship.
So the championships are definitely going to take place end of the month.
Yeah, we're so excited.
Yeah, and then at that point, when DLC will come out, we'll have ideas of what we're going to do for the following season after that.
The DLC comes out this week, Cash.
That's what I'm saying. By the time that these battles are done, we'll probably have ideas of what the next season will look like. Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Exactly. That is your recap for the season for week 9. We'll be back next week for your recap of the quarterfinals of the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, as always, this is your boy Cash Howard, coach of the New York Nido Kings. That is CB Hulk, the coach of the Brooklyn Scissors.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.
Yep. Later, guys. Bye.
Bye.